I got it.
Can you just get it together, Kellan? And not let your mic hang over your,
Kellan.
I like showing my chords.
How are you so
Hi. I'm Kellan Lutz, and I'm here with Greene and Nikki. And we're doing a little fun thing called Unscripted for Moviefone, where we are going to answer some of your questions. Thank you for submitting them. And then also ask each other some questions that we get to answer. So it might be personal, might get a little dirty, truth and dare style, but we're going to have some fun. So
PG-13.
check it out. You had to do a lot of training for the newborn army that you had to kick a lot of butt in. What was the most interesting thing you learned?
I learned how to spin around and snap somebody's head off and throw a full-grown man over me and under me and around the top of my head like this. Something like that. I don't know. I guess it was interesting learning how to swing at people and not make contact, actually.
And look really awesome doing it.
Yeah, Ashley's better than me at that. She's much more delicate, I would say.
Ooh, all right, Kellan. This is from Fallon in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If Stephenie Meyer wrote a book solely about Emmett...
Yes!
Oh my God!
Yes, Stephenie!
What would you like it to be about? Clearly you haven't thought about this.
Wow, I have written this and I'm ready to give it to you for help.
Wow, this is... I'm nervous.
It's been a long day. Can you do that one more time? Because that's better than anything you're about to say.
That's the sexy side of Kellan right there.
That's what it would be about, Emmett's odor.
You know what? It's a bummer because in Eclipse, you had your amazing flashback, and Jasper had his amazing flashback, and I really, again, a lot of people ask me, why aren't you in the movies enough? And it's like, well, I can't rewrite the books or anything like that.
We want more talent.
Again, I love my character, and I'm so grateful that he has 2 lines here or there, or has more action and fighting sequences than he has dialogue. But when Stephenie writes the memoirs of Emmett, it'd be really cool to do.
Okay. What do you see in Jasper and Alice that's similar to Edward and Bella?
Well, probably that whole undying love thing is a common theme. That they would die for each other, and they're obsessed with each other, I think. And that kind of playful cat and mouse thing, I think you get to see a little bit of it with Alice and Jasper, and you definitely see it with Bella and Edward.
I'm so afraid of getting afraid
with Eclipse, you were known as the one who could squat the most because you were such an all-star with working out and training. So how many squats?
Wait a minute.
How was the training? I mean, and it's really cool to see with acting with, since day one with these movies, to see you progressively giving me a run for my money as far as the fitness area. And it was really cool working out with you and Liz when we were doing Eclipse. And
you know why I could work out?
Oh, yeah. Because I coached you so well, and I was such an encouraging
Kellan Lutz
force.
version of everything.
I made those soundtracks for you. I sang Sweet Nothings in your ear. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How are you so awesome at working out?
How many squats can I do?
Well, I mean, like how...
There you go.
We're so good at this.
I did like 250 squats per squatting session, actually.
How difficult was it for you to go from an incredibly jovial character to being such a, you did write this in, lethal force on the battlefield in the Eclipse?
Well, I am such a lethal force.
Nice choice of words.
It wasn't difficult. I mean, Emmett, I'm a lot like Emmett, where I love life so much, but when you push my buttons the wrong way, I'll kick your butt. Like, I'm lethal. I'm lethal. Just like what I did to Jackson, I sent him to the hospital.
That was just mean.
It's like that time that you and I got in a fight in the alley.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was fun. But
well,
I was really glad that you could see that side of Emmett in Eclipse, because, again, you usually just see his jovial side, and now you get to see his lethal side when he actually gets to use his vampiric ability of his strength and kick some newborn butt.
I love Alice's style.
Thanks.
Is there anything from her wardrobe you just love to swipe?
Well, I did take the Jackie O Ray-Bans. I'm not gonna lie.
So you did swipe.
I did swipe those. I convinced them to put them in her wardrobe, and then I took them home. Actually, I was like, you guys have to use these glasses.
Oh.
They're totally Alice. Yeah, sorry.
So methodical. I tried that with like a really expensive watch that I thought Rose would wear. It didn't turn out so.
It didn't work out at all.
I did that with my velour jumpsuit.
Oh, your Fila
My
velour
Fila
jumpsuit?
Twilight
I have a
baseball
lot of
jumpsuit.
memories of you in that velour jumpsuit.
That was the
I'm not
funniest
gonna
thing.
go
It's purple. It's velour. Right?
Oh, no,
Wear this.
Emmett would totally
Catherine's
wear it.
like,
Emmett would
it looks
totally wear it.
movie magical.
magical. What do we want to ask him, Ashley? What do you think all the girls in the world want to know about Kellan Lutz? How many times a week do you take a bubble bath, Kellan?
Bubble baths, I do enjoy some when I was doing these projects where I was all bloody like every day, and that's the only way you could get them off was to actually sit.
It's
and
the
soak.
bubbles, isn't it?
It's
the
bubbles.
suds, yeah.
And the sea salts and the little rubber ducky. I mean, it's this concoction.
And the Nora Jones that you were playing.
and
the candlelight.
And the
But-
incense that was
wine.
burning. Too bad you were all alone.
Wait, can you wash clothes on your abs?
Yeah, let's just keep going with the
I
unscripted.
try that sometimes.
With the
'cause
bubbles?
With the bubbles, it just doesn't work. I don't have
sad.
Taylor Lautner abs yet. I'm getting there.
Kellan, are you ready?
Yeah.
What's been the best part of being involved with this phenomenon? And what will you miss the most when you finish filming Breaking Dawn?
I'm just glad that it's probably going to be 2 more years that we all get to hang out, and it's already gone by so fast, and it's going to suck when it comes to an end because I've really enjoyed the relationships we've created and what we've done with our characters and the fans that we've, met along the way. But I don't think it's ever going to end right there. I really, I want to be Dr. Carlisle 10 years from now when we make the remake of Twilight. I think it'd be great.
You want to wear like
scarves?
self-promote right now?
wear scarves.
You've already written like 2 other installments.
First it's going to be first
Emmett.
Emmett's
Or
or
the
the Emmett
prequel.
memoirs.
Let's
and
get it
then
right. We got to do the prequel.
And then you're gonna.
The Carlisle
Where's
Chronicles.
Prefetch? We should bring him into this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking ahead. We got to have a business mind.
I just came up with a brilliant idea where the 3 of us should all switch characters. I really want you to play Alice, actually.
Me too.
Hoping I would make a great Emmett. Wait, but then you would play me. We should do like a funny little, like Funny or Die skit or something where we all play each other's
a good idea.
characters. As long as you're playing Alice, though, because I just realized the the comedy and the physicality.
Okay, unfortunately, we have to leave now. So, thank you, Kellan and Nikki, and thank you, Moviefone, and all of you for watching and sending in your questions. Please check out our movie, The Twilight Saga Eclipse.
I miss my dogs, Cole and Kevin. Cole and Kevin, if you're watching this,
You're
I'll
kidding
be
right
home
now.
tonight and we will cuddle.